I'm actually going to tell you that even scientifically, they did tests on people that took drugs and how did they feel, and people who meditated and how did they feel, okay? And these were the results. When people were on the drugs, they felt great and they felt high. But then that effect went away. But people who were meditating, after you come out of meditation, that high that you feel, which most people feel low when they're on drugs and it comes off completely, you will be high on meditation. It will last with you throughout the day and for the next day and for the next day. And whenever you feel, I don't feel good right now, you immediately can actually meditate. It's called energy medicine. So what you're doing, you're basically still putting medicine in your body, but you're putting it energetically. Now you know how it feels when you're grounded, correct? It feels much more calmer. And obviously when you're not grounded, life is crazy, right? So what do? You basically need to build a routine where as soon as you wake up, you do the meditation that you have learned now or previously. And let's say next week, life goes on, things go crazy. It's okay. You just keep repeating what you have learned again and again and again, every day, because then your body's getting used to it. And then by the time you'll complete your following weeks, you'll have a dedicated practice. So you can go back to it. The second tip I can tell you is on the days that you don't feel good, those are the days that you actually need to meditate more. And it doesn't have to be eyes closed and you close the door, or it can be anywhere. Obviously, I recommend for beginners to always have the same place for meditation, but we are never at the same place because we keep moving, right? So if you ever are somewhere outside, you're in your car, you're walking, you can still do the meditation. How? You basically want to start practicing this. Like when you start walking, just bring your attention to your breath. I like walking. It shifts my mood, right? Or I like driving. It shifts my mood. If ever you're driving, you need to focus on your breathing. If ever you're walking, you need to focus on your breathing. If you're alone and you don't have your kids nearby, then you can concentrate on walking, breathing, and your feet, because then you're more centered. But when you're with your kids, you're like, oh, don't do this, don't do that. Like your attention is on them. So basically meditation means to focus at one thing at one time within you that you have constantly. So what do we have all the time? We have our breath, we have our nose, it's always there. We have our feet when we're walking. So you just have to focus on one thing when you're doing an action. When you start doing that, what's going to happen is your mind will start calming down, and all the thoughts that are random, like we're paying attention to like everything else, you will start coming to yourself, because here is what will happen. The more calmer you are, your life gets calmer on the outside. But the more chaotic you are, like the more thoughts you're getting, the more angry you're getting, that's exactly what is going to happen on the external world. So if external world is chaotic, something is wrong here that we need to fix. And we can do that just instantly. So you will 100% get there. You just need to do it every day. And some days, if you cannot do it in the morning, it's okay. Before you sleep, try it right before you sleep, right from your bed. You can be like, okay, I'm gonna work on grounding now. And you can literally start grounding before you sleep, because there will be a point in your life that you do not need instructions anymore. You will know the steps, and that will happen and that will come to you.